Hello and welcome to my newest OffStudio episode. As you can tell, it is daytime right now and I am awake and stuff. So basically I start school in 2 weeks from now. It's Tuesday right now, September 8th, and I start school on September 21st. So right now I'm trying to figure out all the stuff I need to for like the start of school for fall quarter, as well as starting to finalize my like grad school application stuff. I say that finalize starting my grad school applications. That's what I meant to say. So I just kind of wanted to walk you through like what I do in preparation for each quarter. Currently I'm doing like a lot of the paperworky stuff, you know, like trying to figure out tuition, trying to figure out overrides for classes that I didn't register for fast enough, trying to figure out finalizing my schedule, stuff like that. But I also wanted to go over like the little things I do before every single quarter, because usually I'm really on top of like this sort of stuff that I'm not on top of right now, like registering quickly. I have not this time. There's lots of uncertainty around the classes as well, so I was trying to figure that stuff out. But I want to show you like a basic breakthrough of the stuff I do before a quarter even starts to kind of ensure that I can be as successful as possible. So I will do that. And I'm going to record from my phone onto my screen. So I know it's kind of scuffed. Instead of screen recording, I'm going to use my phone because I'm like that. So you're just going to have to deal with it. Sorry. Yeah. So basically, just to show you like a little bit, like I have my Google Drive on my school drive pretty much very organized. So I have like each year here, so year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. So within there, I have like the breakdown of the different quarters, and within each quarter, I have the different classes that I took, and the work that I was doing. So if I go to year 3, the most recent one in spring quarter, I have all the classes that I took, the classes I TA'd for. And when I open up like a folder in which I took the class, then I have subfolders of different stuff I did. I keep an appendix where basically I keep all my exam scores and like, I don't know, screenshots from stuff that I needed for my exams, etc. So I keep everything for each class within these folders, which I think makes sense, right? And I kind of just organize it well so that I can always come back and find stuff for other people who need it or stuff that I need. So right now I'm just going to show you like me working on my year 4 one. So basically, I already made a folder called year 4. Oh my goodness, what is this quality? Give me a sec. I take it back. I'm going to try to find a way to record this on my desktop because this isn't working out because my arm isn't strong enough to hold my phone up the whole time. So let me do that really quick. I'm on year 4 now. So just for example, what I do is I go here to fall. I have miscellaneous right now, which I'm going to put my senior contract into. And essentially I make like a folder for each class that I'm going to take. So one of the classes that I'm going to be taking is called Processes of Adaptation. So that's going to be a folder. I'm going to have a folder for, I think it's called Seeking, Knowing, Understanding. I could check that. Never mind, it's called Religion in the Future. Oops. Religion and the Future. I was thinking of a different quarter. After Religion and the Future, I have to take a class called Lifetime Fitness. And then there's the possibility that I'll be taking Beginning Korean if I don't test out of it, or if I don't pass the test, which I hope I do. So those are the ones I'm going to do for now. So basically I just fill out these folders. Once I get my syllabus, then I will obviously put my syllabi into the respective folders. You need to put the stuff you need to do somewhere. So I really prefer using Google Keep. So basically what I do, and you can see from previous quarters here in my archive, is I basically write out each of like the weeks, and then I write down the date of each one, and then under that it's like a checklist of stuff I need to do. So the way that I do this, like I know some people do this in different ways, so there are a couple different ways to do it, but I'm going to just start off with like showing you how I do it. So fall 20, yeah, so that would essentially be it. There's not really a fast way that I figured out how to do this, so I just go Sunday 9, 20, 20, Monday 9, 21, 20. So this is obviously time consuming, and I'm really positive there's a faster way to do this. Have I figured out the faster way to do it? No. Will it be hard to figure out how to do it? Probably not. Will I do it? Oh well, my A key is broken, as you could tell. No, I will not. Okay, yeah, look, so look, first now I have all of these different dates. So I mean, first I copy this, but look, basically I show checkboxes, and then now I have like a checkbox list of things I need to do. And there are basically different ways to do this. Some people for a planner, so it's basically a planner, but I do it on my computer because it's accessible through my phone, my laptop, my computer, everywhere. And the thing I like about it is like, we shouldn't trust our memory because we will never remember everything we have to do. So just not trusting it, completely bypassing your memory and just writing it all down, in my opinion, is so useful. So yeah, so what I do is like, let's say here, I want to just write down first day of class. I don't know, something like that. I could always write it here too, first day of class. Oops. And then like, you know, I write down the stuff I need to do basically. It's not that complicated, honestly. So I do one for so usually what I do is I pin the next 3 weeks that are happening. So right now I have week 12, week 13 of summer, and then I have week 1 of fall. So I usually pin 3 weeks so I could see what's happening in advance. So what I do is I always write down the date when something has to be done. I don't write down the day that I want to do it. I write down the day I want it to be done. And someone might say like, "Oh, what if like you forget you have a big project until the day before because of this?" Well, number one, I try to stay a week ahead at all times because I'm a tryhard. And number two, I also use it in tandem with Google Calendar. So now here we go with Google Calendar. Essentially, I fill in my schedule for the whole quarter. So I already kind of did this. You put this. Let me show you how to do it actually. So let me delete this, okay, just so you can see. So basically, I start school on the 21st. So then here I go religion and oh wow, I can't spell, and the future. And essentially, I have these different calendars. So I put it under school schedule. I go to more options. I go where it says does not repeat. I click it. I go to custom, and it ends on December 5th because my quarter ends on the 11th. But this week is finals week, so I don't need it to be there until the 5th. I click done. I click save, and now, oops, hold up, I didn't do that right. I forgot to put that I also have class on Thursdays. So now I do that, edit all events, and then now it's there. And the only thing I'll have to do is like I'll have to delete Thanksgiving break week. Like this week, for example, if I want to delete it, I just go delete only this event, so then it stays everywhere else. So then I just delete this week's worth of stuff, which yeah is a little tedious, but you know, my life is kind of tedious, whatever. Yeah, so we have that. And it's not that hard to edit. Let's say I wanted to like change the time of this class or something. I just edit all events and then they all move. It's not a big deal. Yeah, but what I do is basically you could get rid of the stuff that you don't want to see at that time. So if you don't want to see the school schedule, you could just get rid of that. And let me just show you an example from a previous month to show you like the way I use the different calendars. So we could go back to like, let's go back to 2019 because that's when I was like kind of popping, right? So like here, for example, right? So here I have all my appointments, and you could get rid of that. I have me in lab. I guess I was never in lab. Research. I guess I was never in research. Self-care. School schedule is gone now. Sleep schedule is gone now. My studying is now gone. Stuff to do is now gone. Work is now gone. Oh, well, that was first week. Okay, first week doesn't really count. Yeah, so like we could look around here. Yeah, so studying, whatever, working out. I guess I didn't really work out that week. This is YouTube. I guess I wasn't really doing YouTube back then. So basically I have like everything kind of like this, so that so in that way it's like pretty easy to sort. And what I do is first I plan out what I want to happen. So here maybe I'll put like lifetime fitness, right? And then I put down study, right? And then once I actually get here, if I don't end up doing that, then I just change it to like the amount that I did. So so at first I plan it out, and then once the event happens, I edit it to what happened. So yeah, anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Like, I could go into more next week maybe, because I start school in 2 weeks, but yeah, that's pretty much the main gist of it. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave some comments. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave them. I might ignore you, but, you know, it'd be cool. So yeah, if you want more tips, I guess I could also help with that, with productivity planning, etc. But yeah, have a good day. I know I kind of already ended the video, but I wanted to say goodbye because it chopped me off at the end. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week on my next Off Studio episode. Goodbye!